Hi Scorpio, this reading is for you if you are in love with or have a crush on someone and would like to know how they feel about you. I'll do two spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll try to see if they feel the same way about you. Then, if the feelings are mutual, in the second spread, we'll look at the potential between you and this person. Or, if their heart is with someone else, in the second spread, we'll see who is coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Alright, Scorpio, let's see what's going on with the person on your mind. We have the King of Wands, clarified by the High Priestess and the Page of Cups. Then we have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles, clarified by the Queen of Cups. And we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Well, we actually have water, air as well. The first card that came out is the King of Wands. So that is most likely the person, okay? So it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. If they're not a fire sign, this is somebody who is like a leader in the community or leader at work. Somebody who is easy to get up and go. Somebody who is with an initiative. And an initiative they will show in the very, very near future. Because the King of Wands themselves is clarified by the High Priestess. I don't usually clarify the High Priestess when it's a card that comes out first, but since it is a clarifier, clarified it one more time. The Page of Cups showed up. And it kind of makes sense that the Page of Cups is here, because right next to that King of Wands we have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Wands. So I think they're planning a move. They're planning something, maybe even romantic, something. Yeah, you'll definitely be hearing from this person, and that move is going to be very, very decisive. Very decisive. It almost feels like an attack, but in a good, positive way. It's like this person is ready to swoop in, okay, and make sure they've secured this connection with you. All right, and it may sound a little bit borderline obsessive, but I don't think so. No, I think they're just really into you, right? And perhaps they just want to like surprise you, or they may even want to do something out of ordinary, right? To make sure that they get this, they secured this connection with you, for the lack of a better expression, I guess. But yeah, the High Priestess with the Page of Cups clarifying the King of Wands. The High Priestess in this case is they're keeping some kind of a secret, and in this case they're secretly preparing something to make a move, right? The Page of Cups is them asking you out. All right, and the Ace of Swords clarified by the Knight of Wands. This is them taking action. The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, very direct communication. The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity, right? And it's a card of a new beginning, right? With the Ace of Swords, people usually know what they want, and they're crystal clear, and they communicate it, right? And the Knight of Wands clarifying it. It's simply a fire sign indicator, right? We got the King of Wands, now we got the Knight of Wands clarifying that Ace of Swords. It's the same person, same energy. We also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. The Fool could be a card of them taking a leap of faith, right? Probably because they just want to. Perhaps you're good at keeping a poker face and they just don't know how exactly you feel, and they're going to shoot their shot with the Fool card. Alright, the remaining two cards are the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Cups. You're the Queen of Cups here. And the Four of Pentacles could be interpreted a couple of different ways, right? The Four of Pentacles could be a card of somebody who holds back, somebody who hides their emotions. So again, perhaps you're just like, oh, if you want to ask me out, go ahead. But you're not showing them excitement about it. Perhaps you're playing hard to get. And I'm not judging you. You know, people do that all the time. But at the same time, the Four of Pentacles could be that borderline possessive energy that I was talking about a little bit earlier, right? Perhaps they just want to hold on to you and never let you go. So nobody else would have a chance with you. All right, so yeah, it kind of feels like they're planning something. They're planning to make like a very decisive, very fiery, very passionate move towards you. Alright, so yeah, looks good if you ask me. Let's take a look at the potential between you and this person real quick. Here's the potential between you and the person we saw in the previous spread, Scorpio. We have the Tower, clarified by the Ace of Cups. Then we have the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. This looks awesome. Really does. I clarified the Tower card because it could mean multiple things. One thing it could mean, that would be you, Scorpio. It's one of your major arcana cards, right? But the Tower could be also a card of destruction. It could be a card of like things falling apart, things not going according to plan. And at the same time, the Tower could be a card of something that happens unexpectedly. Right, something that happens unexpectedly. All right, and that's why I clarified the Tower, because it's a questionable card. It could go either way, positive or negative, even though the rest of the spread is very positive. The Ace of Cups is the clarifier of the Tower. First of all, it could be you feeling this way, right? Scorpio feeling love, right, with that Ace of Cups. But at the same time, the Tower, if it is something that happens unexpectedly, it could be them expressing their love to you unexpectedly. And that's what I kind of saw in the first spread. Remember I told you that they're planning something? They're planning some kind of a surprise, or they're planning like a very decisive move, right? So perhaps you're going to be a little overwhelmed with this. Or perhaps they're going to show you love in some kind of an unusual way, and you're going to be like, what? All right, but the Ace of Cups clarifying it is love, right? We also have two aces on the table, right? The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, so it could be interpreted like one ace per person, right? But jokes aside, yeah, two aces. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles is a commitment offer. Sometimes this ace comes through as a card of a proposal, and there's a pathway in the right bottom corner of that Ace of Pentacles. This is a pathway to new life. Okay, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is like a life-changing event. Perhaps you yourself realize that this is a golden opportunity. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity with this individual. Right, the Four of Wands in the middle, commitment, marriage. The Four of Wands is a very stable card. This card is often referred to as the 1111 card. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding, right? Because of the structure pictured in the Four of Wands. In some cultures, people have like this canopy structure when they get married, and that's why it always reminds me of that. But it is a commitment and marriage card. It's also kind of a celebration, right? The Two of Cups right next to the deck, yeah, it's a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people see eye to eye and feel the same way towards one another. So the point of the loves me not series, right, is to find out how other people feel, right? That usually means that you already have feelings for this individual, and now we're finding out how they feel. All right, so yes, you guys are going to be getting on the same page. All right, they definitely feel the same way about you, probably even more at this point. All right, yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you, Scorpio. Yeah, that's it. Looks very promising. And yeah, that's what I have for you. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing December.